Welcome to Park 9 in North Adelaide on this glorious Saturday afternoon. We are here for the Adelaide Footy League Division 1 Round 8 match between PAC and Payneham. Can you believe it's Round 8 already? Honestly, it's wild to me. Anyway, we are here for the 7th versus 4th clash between PAC and Payneham. I'm Beck Northcliffe and I'll be taking you through this game. With my good friend Harry here on the camera, and we're going to welcome up a special guest from Payneham shortly as well. Yeah.
Like a guest tonight, so happy to do it.
No, perfect.
It says I know that, does it?
Yep. Yeah, it should just like lock in. Yeah, awesome.
Cool. Sorry to.
No, it's fine. No. I was expecting someone to come up, so that's great.
What was your name, sorry?
Beck.
Beck, nice to see you. But I think I've seen you covering the Div 1, the Div 1 women's recaps each week. So,
yes, that is me.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah, nice.
Cool. So
it's nice up here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right, so you're a player or what?
I play C grade, but I've played, I'm a life member at Payneham, so I've played with a lot of the guys playing today, so yeah.
Nice.
You guys, because I usually follow on the YouTube channel. When do you start streaming? Is it?
Are we still on? Yeah, that's alright.
Very good.
That's alright, we can, this is going out, so that's alright.
Oh, I can hear now. Yeah. Very good. You guys have been pretty lucky this year. The weather's been pretty good for every game.
Yeah.
So today's no exception. Yeah.
Alright, after navigating the scaffold, we are back here with Wally from the Payneham Football Club. Welcome to the stream.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Now, how Payneham's first year, back in Div 1 this year, how's it all been feeling?
Well, yeah, I think off-season we lost a few players, we gained a few players, and, coming back to Div 1 is always a pretty big task, particularly with teams like Prince Alfred and Glenunga and all the big Div 1 clubs. But I've been pretty impressed with how Cheney, the coach, has kind of adopted a bit of a new game plan. We're playing a bit quicker, a bit sharper, and guys like Jack Hodges and Matt Nunn have come in and really added something to the structure and the team. And yeah, it's been great to see. But every game has been pretty close. So we might lose against Broadview, but then they beat Port Districts, and today, who knows what's going to happen. But if you're a few percent off, then you probably lose. So I think it's a really exciting division this year. Anyone can beat anyone. So
yeah. I was going to ask you about the Port Districts game. So were you there last week?
I was. Yeah. No, it was a bit of a seesawing battle. We were pretty lucky. Port Districts missed a few goals, and we're coming home pretty strong off of Sam Grace, Scott Lysett, and the like. So
they're pretty elite in there, those two.
Yeah, they're with Rose and Haynes, they're a lot of guns in their team. So I think they'll be still up and about, when the whips are cracking in the August, September. But yeah, I think I was pretty impressed with some of our young guys, Joey and Grant and others played really well last week. But we know that today playing Prince Alfred is always a very big challenge here at Park 9, and I think it's the first time we've been back since they redid the club rooms, and it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, is it kind of different coming up against sort of brand new teams again? If you're been in the same division, you change and it's all brand new people again.
I think because we're in Div 1 for a number of years, I think a lot of guys know, a lot of the Prince Alfred guys, a lot of the St. Peter's guys, and so there's that kind of mutual respect, and we know that this year is you've got to be ready to play from the get-go. But yeah, I think it's we've got one more team to play next week in Glenunga. But for the first half of the season so far, it's been it's been fun. It's been good. Although C grade today we got smacked by their.
Oh no, that's no good.
Yeah, they're quite. I think they're undefeated. So Yes, it was a bit of a schmozzling.
How did you go yourself?
I was back from injury. Like I said, but I did okay. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Dan Hanna had a bit of a mare. He got sent off, but the rest of the team played all right. They had guys like Will Galwood and O'Donoghue and a few others that have played many years of football for the A grade, and they've always been very strong through the reserves and I think they've got a D and E grade as well. So it was a tough day, but here I am. I'm still alive, doing well, and hopefully I know that a few guys are away at the moment listening to the stream. So I think you'll have a good audience today.
Oh, good. We love to see that. Now we've had 1 day of rain for this whole year basically, and the square's already
it's already muddy as. Yeah,
Did you have to run through there at all?
Yes, there's a bit of slipping and sliding through there. I think they do get a lot of traffic on this oval with Walkerville Juniors and a few others. But I think so far so good for the year, but we know that winter's going to come hard, and it's going to, I'm sure, July, August is going to be a bit of a slog. So I'm really interested to see how things go today, because I know that Prince Alfred lost a few players after winning the premiership last year, but that they've always had very strong reserves, and I think you've got to respect them, and Oliver Clark and quite a few guys I'm looking at now. I think Payneham are going to have to play well today to beat them.
Yeah, Ollie's coming off 5 goals, so you've got a good match up for him today?
Well, I think I reckon, they might have to put someone like Sam Scrim or Paddy Sanzo, those guys around. Paddy Sanzo is known as the fake Drake. He loves his rap music.
Fake Drake. I'm writing that down. That's great.
Anyways, kicking off today. Yeah.
All right, so kicking off here, straight in the centre. First rack happen, first go into that mud.
Nutty Noah, the fresh dad, just had a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, named Parker Paul. So it's good to,
next generation already.
Yeah, I'll be getting into Auskick pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Kiara did a brilliant job, and congratulations to the Nye family for the baby. So
Oh, well, that's awesome. Good to see him out here already. Just put in the case. Hope he's had a good sleep last night.
I doubt it. He's a plumber by trade as well, so I reckon he's probably never getting great sleep. Tom Wagner, just with the ball, gets the ball back. His brother coaches, I think it's D grade at Old Iggy's, so Tom's the far superior Wagner brother.
He can listen to this back.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
We got here Hodges lining up. Can he kick this far?
Jack, he's had a few issues with his knees, but he has got a booming right foot, and his family, the Hodge family, his brother plays at Norwood. They're a very good-looking family. No,
not into the man in the back.
Oh,
Jack. Oh, that's a bit rough. They've got to do it the hard way now, Payneham. Nice wide one out to Dodson. He had a good game last week.
He did, yeah. Blake's he's a great player. He's a bit of a swing man. He's played at Colonel Light Gardens for a few years, and now he's slotted in well in the last few years. Been really good.
Well, good to see. At least you had a good time down in the 50 there. Just got to put some pressure on now, hold them in.
Prince Alfred loved to run and spread, and I think they use the oval so well. They've always, like I said, been hard to beat down here.
They look very good. Well, putting the pressure on them now. Trying to go through the middle. Nice mark there to Garrels. One wide again. Ianello. Oh, they got one free in here.
Yes, I don't know how that happened.
No, he's going to make it.
He's giving it away. Should have been I think Brazzle does what Brazzle, as Tommy Javoy would say.
Oh, yes, he would. I see. You have watched us before, so.
Yeah, no, Tommy Javoy, he's always a man. Yeah. He's an MC. He's a jack of all trades. He loves to commentate, doesn't he?
Yes, and he loves his Falcon.
He does. A bit too much at times, though. Gets a bit biased. Paddy Sanzo at the back.
He's honest about it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. No, I do always enjoyed listening to him commentate. He's quite the funny, charismatic man. Tom Wagner, again.
Yeah,
he's got big tentacles, Tom Wagner.
No.
That's all
right. Just not quite finishing off here at the moment.
A bit scrappy at the moment.
Sort of that little bit of finesse at the end,
You can see what both teams are trying to do. Just trying to move the ball quickly, and Prince Alfred always great foot skills.
Well,
I think they're trying to isolate Brazil in the forward 50 against Mac Haynes.
Well, I mean,
bit outside.
Kind of worked already there. Giving away the free. All right.
Payneham today, we've got a few guys back in. John Giannini, who's otherwise known as the cheese grater, because of his physique and his abs. That night.
These are some good insights you're giving me here.
I'm just trying to give you something.
I'm going to keep these down.
Yep. Prince Alfred going to have a 450 entry here. Is that Jolly behind the ball?
Oh, he's always around it, Jolly. He is. Look at that.
To
Brazil.
Yeah.
Straight up to Brazil. So
Brazil, he doesn't miss many goals, so I'd probably mark him down for this.
Well, I guess he's another one you probably would have been thinking about. The matchups for, as you said, for today.
He's very, very dangerous. He's Jordan Neal, they've got some great players. Jaden Davis is the one, he's 19, that's right,
Plenty
so
here.
A few top-ups,
So we've Brazil here to take a shot at goal. Did see a shot for goal earlier for Payneham, but that was smothered. Well, Brazil put this one through. Goodness me, he's a great kid.
Never in doubt, really.
No, so
if there's one thing he can do is kick bags of goals.
The first goal of the match to Brazil for PAC, but before that you guys were looking pretty solid. I think
getting into that forward line, a bit scrappy, but the guys will be fairly happy with the start.
Yeah, you kind of need those first few minutes as well to sort of suss everyone out, make sure you've got the right matchups on and that kind of thing. There's no one that sort of looks,
I think. But that's Prince Alfred. I can see Wicks and a few others, Ollie Clark, and very good runners. They just know where to run. They're very experienced, and hence why. And straight out the centre right there.
Yes, good clearance.
Going to Brazil again, Brad McKenzie.
Brazil.
Oh, good pressure. Oh, good.
Off the foot there, Davis. Just a behind.
So Brad McKenzie kicking out. He's the only man in the Adelaide Footy League with a blue tick next to his name on Instagram. So very much an influencer, a landscaper.
I see. What kind of things is he bringing to the audience?
A lot of Byron Bay material, as most influencers do there.
I see.
Yeah. But he's got a elite left foot, and again, he'd be up there in the best and fairest for Payneham at the moment. Yeah,
getting his stats up with the kick-ins as well.
Yep, great kick.
There we go.
Tommy Altamore. There's a lot of quite a big ethnic club, Payneham. Altamores, Catalanos, Giannini, Santillos. If any doubt today, just call a bit of an Italian name and you'll be on the money.
Does that make for some good team dinners, or
very much? Yeah, spaghetti mafia, as Macca would say. We've got shuffle night tonight, but I'd say there'd be a bit of pasta floating around, olive oil and the like.
Delicious. Just miss Jolly there with that.
So Payneham, we've been moving the ball pretty well out of defence. You can see they're trying to go quick. And just got to make the most of their opportunities today. You know how hard it is to score on this oval. Pretty deep pockets as well. Yeah. So Tom Wagner from the boundary, he's shanked it.
I missed the lot.
He's kicked it almost as bad as his brother Max would, I reckon.
Well, they've sort of done well up to here, and just haven't found sort of that first target, in 50 yet. It'll obviously come, but sometimes it's just getting that first mark inside 50 and knowing sort of your path to goal.
Yep.
Right. Now, do they have like a specific setup here for the kick-ins? Are they going for the zone or
I think
man
mostly
up
zone. I think Cheng's pretty, when he came to the club a few years ago, got structures going pretty quickly. A bit different to Gary and Sponge Doreen, who were the previous coaches. But again, it's you got to be so disciplined on this oval because Prince Alfred always look to switch, look to run pretty hard through the wings. So but a pretty good start. Just kind of both teams feeling themselves out a bit.
That's it. Well, only the 7 points so far.
And Matt Nunn's in there somewhere. His brother's the B grade coach at Payneham, and known as the King of Payneham, as he would say. Him and
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed, him and Rex Hunt, who get along pretty well.
Very nice.
Good tackle.
Yeah, good goal. That was Clark. You could see he was off there. So
good footy so far from both teams. You can tell it's pretty hard, hard game.
You can definitely see a few moments where PAC were threatening to run away, and you know got the tackle pressure on straight away. I was a bit unlucky there. So watch them all push back now.
Brinsley? No, that's
Macaulay. Nice one they've got there. Going back to Clark. He's dangerous. To Garrels. 6. Ianello just around the shoulder. And
he just knows where to be. He's just such a smart player.
You could see him just sort of sharking around the area once he got rid of it.
He's a gun.
Just very smart. So, you think there'll be a message going out about him, or just keep doing what you're doing?
No, I would have thought pre-game, you identify the most dangerous players, and you'd be on the magnet board, surely. So scrim,
I think you've got to back people in as well,
you do,
so you can't let one goal sort of...
2 goals, 1. Nothing so far. That started worse than the Crows, unfortunately.
We were looking at the Crows score before with young Harry here. You're a Crows fan?
Big Crows fan.
I see.
Yep. I'm sure some of these Prince Alfred Payneham players could probably pull on the Crows Guernsey this year. They're not that bad. They're going okay. No, I still love them. So Hawks are just in good form at the moment. But,
they are.
Yeah, the G is a bit of a hard game as well. But Nick Kelly, who's rucking for Payneham, he's new to the club. He's a great guy from Angle Vale.
Nice.
So far they're struggling a bit in the centre. Prince Alfred have had the ascendancy with clearances.
Yeah, because you could see Kelly got the hands to it there, but you couldn't quite get your hands.
Carlin Santillo, he's definitely got white line fever. Carlin, he loves to get in and under.
Right, see him there going at it.
And I think there'll be a lot of repeat stoppages today, especially in that muddy area in the middle.
Do you have anyone else that swaps through there, or is it mostly Kelly that does it? Or?
Kelly, and I think sometimes Jack Hodges pinch hits. Paddy Sands should double this up.
That's a beautiful defensive mark.
Patrick's one of the vice captains at Payneham, and he's an accountant by trade, so he's a bit stingy at times because he knows the numbers, unfortunately. So hopefully he pays for a drink tonight for once.
Let's hope so. Beautiful hands.
Goes to Papa Matty Nye, like I said, fresh dad.
Very nice.
Sparky's out the back.
Really
this is where they've kind of broken down a bit. I think Prince Alfred always are good at third number up and kick goal.
Well done.
So, son of Fred, Jake Campbell. He was looking like going to Canada in the season, but he chose not to go to the ski season over there and stay in Adelaide. So
talked him out of it.
Yeah. But, that was a good goal, good crumbing goal by Jake.
Oh, well done there. And you could just see the sort of build up, hit all those kicks along there, and just. I think you just needed to hit that first one, get that first goal.
They definitely needed that because there's one thing you don't want teams like Prince Alfred getting their tails up and getting a run on. So.
No, not at all.
I should have worn my Big Freeze beanie. It's pretty chilly up in the grandstand here.
No. 10 years this year.
Very good.
I'm just amazed every year. Like Neil Danaher is still here, still fighting. It's great to see.
Great to see. Big Freeze.
Good initiative.
So Jonathan Giannini in the middle there.
You can see they're looking for him with that cap. So it's either hit two or that.
No, I think Nunny would be the hit two most of the time. Another clearance from Prince Alfred. Whoa! What a free kick.
Maybe a little bit rough on you guys there for just a nice little contest.
Yeah, it was.
It's okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I'm going to be biased, but it's okay.
That's okay. Well,
is it umpire appreciation round still? I'll give them their dues. That's
all right. All special comments come with a disclaimer. You are from Payneham, so
whenever there's a chaos ball like that in there, guys like Oliver Clark and Brazil, and they know how to get in the right positions, and just that, I think it was an arm over the shoulder, a bit of holding, should go straight through.
Sometimes a little bit of pressure there, and just nice finish there.
And South Africa very efficient moving forward, and you can see they've got some weapons in the forward line. So
so 3 goal scorers so far. So that one was
Davis.
Davis.
He was at the North of Crows for a while, so he can play, that fella.
Well, that's right. I don't think the defenders are doing too much wrong. That was just a little bit of a free that really could have been paid or not paid on, any day really. So,
Tom Wagner's gone the ruck now, so I think they're just kind of mixing it up a bit, give him
a go in there, mix it up. Macaulay in there's getting
another
plenty
clearance
of it.
to Prince Alfred. Chini will not be happy with the clearance at the moment.
No.
Good tackling.
Jolly, he's always there, like you said before. He's always out the back.
You can't let him have a free kick because his foot skills are elite.
Very good. So try and keep it in there. That's right. Didn't give away the free.
No.
Nice stoppage on that far side. As you said, it's just the clearances that seem to be getting you down at the moment. Just first hands seem to be with Prince Alfred.
That's true.
But at least like something you can work on quickly. A few messages at the break and just
adjustments in the centre.
That's it.
So Paddy's gone in there.
Oh, beautiful!
Oh, a bit of Gary Ablett.
Clarky.
Barely hung on to it. Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
umpiring's
gave it away. All right,
there you go. Very good decision.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Oh, bit of tunnelling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, just a little bit of a push there.
You can see Prince Alfred flooding back. They really want to stop that kind of that ball just there. But
in that middle area.
Alan Santillo with a dangerous kick.
Whoa.
Matt Nunn stays down.
Yeah.
Brother of Adam turns around, gives the hands. Max Hodges, Jake Viney. Mucking around with it a bit.
Yeah, a bit too many handballs in here at the moment. On the boot. Try for the snap
well defended
there.
by Prince Alfred. They run hard back and front, but
like you said, probably just a few too many handballs, a little bit messing around with it there, but again, stuff that can be fixed, at the break, just a few messages, probably, maybe change your positioning a bit or change a few people at the stoppages and then maybe just make a few decisions a bit quicker or someone just back themselves in with the kick.
So Jordan Shirley, who just kicked the ball, great kick. He actually tried out to be a college NFL punter at one stage back in a former life, and then he ended up at Salisbury North, so I don't know what he was doing there, but he's ended up at Payneham now, which is good.
There you go.
Deep to, is that none at the back? No. Good punch.
Yeah, looked like none at the back there, but they got him trapped there in the sort of 2-on-1 already. Just like you said, they run back so quickly. See all their numbers back there, so working hard in defence. You're wanting to score here for sure, so you can lock it in.
The stoppages are pretty important today. Like I said, there's a lot of stoppages, and
especially if it is a low-scoring game as well.
I think we're probably lucky that we're playing this ground fairly early in the season because it does, as you can see in the middle, gets chewed up pretty badly.
One day of rain.
Brad McKenzie from the boundary. What a kick! That's a great kick.
Got the three there, surely. Yeah. Well done.
Both teams playing pretty well. You can. It's a pretty even contest, but Prince Alfred have taken their opportunities so far. So
got to put this one through here now, though. This is.
That's Joey Christanzik. Yep. So Joey's a very hard player. He's young, but he's a gun. So he's kicked it well.
Nice one. So straight through there.
3-1 to 2 goals straight, and it's a great game so far.
It is. I think, as we've said, you can kind of just see the team sort of feeling each other out. You guys getting that bit more space in the forward line there now for Joey. Just put through a nice, easy shot.
One thing I can notice is about 17 orange boots out there at the moment, so a lot of razzle-dazzle, I reckon.
You know, you get the vote.
Yeah, a few of these guys think they're Liam Davis with the way they're carrying on with some of this stuff. So, yeah. But no, good steadying goal from Payneham, and
yeah,
good game we've got on our hands today.
Oh, definitely. Just do, you know, if you keep yourselves in good stead to quarter time, plenty to build on from there. So
could be. Don't know about it's called holding the ball.
Yeah.
Some of the holding the ball decisions.
We can't even talk about holding the ball at the moment.
Hard to interpret as a player as well, but
yeah.
Great kid.
Oh, beautiful.
Tom Altamore.
Great.
Part of that spaghetti mafia.
Yeah.
Yep. His brother and dad are heavily involved in the club, and great family.
Yeah, just dropped in at exactly the right spot as well.
So Nicholas Kelly. So now the Payneham faithful were riding this.
Fans down here.
Yeah, Scarley, and co.
So he made the move up forward. Bit of a ruckman's kick there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, not as bad as Rolly O'Brien's, but it's just joking. That's a good player.
Crows fans love a rev on Rob.
No, he gives us his all. He's
it's easy to pick on ruckman.
It is. I'm half their size, so
it's different air up there. They say
that's true. That's true.
Only a kick in it now, so Paynham's still very much in it though. PAC looking to run here.
Yep. They've been pretty good at stopping the kind of the fast ball movement, but again, Prince Alfred runs so hard to spread. They always find that free person, free man.
Had the one over
Go
there.
deep. Good one by Brad.
Oh, that's a mark there. That's beautiful.
He reads the ball really well, so he's going to be trying to chop out a lot today.
Right, he's going to, cause PAC some problems if they just, dump it in like that.
Yeah. Risky kick. Oh, Joey Costanzi done pretty well there. Paddy to Grant to Scrim. Scrim, a great cricket player as well. He can. Jack Hodges.
Stop it, Jackie Hodges.
Like I said, a very good-looking family, the Hodges family. He's loaded up from 50.
Good-looking kick?
Holy moly!
Hodges is a touch.
That's a great touch on the line.
Very good touch on the line. But
as I said,
goodness me,
very good defenders. But you gave
that
it a
wind-up from Hodges there.
Yeah.
That was, it's dead on as well.
It was a great kick.
Straight through. So, but I think playing with a bit more confidence, you could, you said there was that risky kick there, but then they kept running, pushed through. So
previous years we were a bit more defensive with our ball movement in it, and this year I think it's just, we've been able to kick some high scores and winning goals, winning scores. So, but again, today is going to be hard against Prince Alfred. They always defend, want to bottle things up. So Harry Viney here. Cousin of Jack Viney, Melbourne superstar. So
the lesser known Viney,
slightly bigger head, perhaps. No, just joking, Harry.
Well, can he kick this?
I'll mark him down to this. He's got a beautiful kick. Yeah, otherwise, I'll put the jinx on.
Right.
It's come off well the boot.
And Viney, he just slotted it there.
Paying him up by a point now. So again, very even game. Great game so far. Both teams just. Ticking along well, but in Div 1 you've got to start well, otherwise Oh,
absolutely. You can be blown out of the water, and that's it.
And it's been hard to tip in Div 1 this year. Even the teams that are favoured or non-favoured. Last week had Spock beating Broadview, and Payneham beat Port Districts, and it's a great comp, very even. So the next game we have after the bye is against Glenunga, and that'll be a very hard game. They always play. They've got a fantastic coach.
I was at Brighton last week, and they came and won over Tea Tree Gully.
At 1 point,
so close.
So really, you cannot be off in this division. Oh, he's gone straight down. This is hard for Mac. Mac Haynes tried to claim it was a point. What happened there?
Oh, I was marked to Brazil, surely.
Yeah, it's a mark, I think.
It's a bit of...
Mac Haynes has been watching too much NFL with that carry on. The New England Patriots fan there, Mac Haynes.
Oh, I see.
So,
still...
one out is what Prince Alfred want with Brazil, and it's always a tall task. He's deceptively tall, and he, like I said, never misses a goal. So.
He just made it look very easy there with his body and just, you know, got it in his chest there like it was nothing. Just positions himself so well.
A number of games at North Adelaide, and he's just an experienced gun.
So lead back with PAC, but only 5 points. We're probably heading towards the end of this quarter now, though. Might have time for a quick response.
Yeah, what's the
23
minutes? It's 22 plus time on, isn't it? Yeah, I think we have been able to score pretty quickly in the A grade. So just, but in that middle, it's a bit hard to get a clean ball out. And they have been. Prince Alfred have been better through the centre stoppages. So they're going to have to tidy some stuff up there, get the positioning right. Yeah,
and I think that's going to be important as the game goes on. You know, it gets a bit more torn up through there. You've got to get those first hands and just get it out of there, because no point just everyone wrestling in the mud. It just
another tap.
It's ugly footy.
It's another clearance. Another clearance.
They go again.
And again.
Brazil
and the Prince Alfred crowd goes.
He's got a big fan club down there.
Mild.
There's a bit of push and shove out here. People just.
The Prince Alfred faithful.
It's nice to just see some players reintroducing themselves to each other, you know. Welcome back to Div 1, I assume, is what they were saying there. You know, there wouldn't have been anything else being said down there.
No.
There he goes.
He knows how to celebrate, young Brazil, so he loves it. All 13 Prince Alfred fans go absolutely wild. So.
Yeah, look, Matt Haynes is copping it a bit out there. I don't know what he did wrong.
I had a whole blurb about Matt Haynes, but I'm going to not use it because I don't want to, kick him whilst he's down, rub salt to the wound.
Okay, all right,
but that's okay. They've made the move now. They've switched Shirley onto Brazil, and the Prince Alfred crowd are really letting Matt Haynes know about this.
Did they run over their dog this morning? I don't know what's happened.
I know what's happened,
So it seems a bit personal.
Yeah. That's another. Pulled a free out there, and the centre clearances must be 7 or 8 to 1 at the moment. It's one-way traffic there.
It's very one-sided.
Makes it hard when they go straight to Brazil again. That's better.
Well done there to get back.
Yeah, nice scrim.
And
the sun's out. It's a beautiful day. It's good conditions for football. No breeze.
It is very nice, actually.
Not really favouring any side.
Quick run on here.
Just got him over the head.
Just slipped in a little bit there, and everyone's having a chat about it, which is nice.
I think 3 goals now in red time, as they say. So it's not the way Payneham would have wanted to finish the quarter after a pretty decent effort in the first 20 minutes.
And did well to get yourselves back into the game, get the lead for
those centre clearances are gold when they get in so deep.
And they like that one, so a few goals this quarter.
Yep.
Looking good at the moment, PAC.
I wouldn't want to see the middle of that ground, in a few weeks, few months. Once it's middle, it's going to be worse than conditions at Birdwood with Freddie Ansell and Sam Green up there watching on the live stream. I believe got a few fans on the live stream.
Yeah, well they do a good stream in the hills as well.
Even 2.5 hours up to Birdwood or whatever it is these days. So
which way are you going?
Fred Ansell's driving. It'll probably take 3.5 hours actually. But no, Prince Alfred on top now. 6 goals 1 to 3 goals 2. It's been very good in this last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it just killed you in that. Yeah, like you said, dead time.
Quick poke out. Always kicked in danger. Pretty lucky for Payneham there, Matt and I.
It's all right. He'll take it, but probably got to get a move on.
Switched it.
Something happening. Like you said, they're good at pushing back just to get the 2-on-1 to that kick.
Yeah, Harry Viney there. Clean pick up. Great hands by Prince Alfred. You can see they're just very sharp through the contest.
Yeah. They dropped
Payneham a bit second to the ball at the moment, I thought.
Yeah, and PAC dropped a couple of games early, but they seem to have come back into their form now. You just knew they were going to come back good. They won the premiership for a reason. They're a great club.
Prince Alfred fans are really
very vocal today.
Very vocal. It's a nice setup here at Prince Alfred. I did hear someone saying it was kind of like the younger cousin to Athelstan's ground with the way it's set up, and it's about the size of a disabled toilet in there. It's a great setup, and again, it's a beautiful, great club.
Yeah, they've got a massive club rooms down at Athelstan now. Yeah. Beautiful. This be a shot from here. Looks like it. Big Viney again. Gone for his second. We putting this one on the board for Harry.
It's a big kick, actually. Yeah, they need a steadier again. I would say he's got the distance. It might fade right and hit the right post, is what I'm going to say.
Okay. Is Viney here to line it up? This is a great looking kick. It might just drop a little bit short. The whistle in there, though.
Umpires are definitely asserting themselves at the moment.
Looks like a free kick to Prince Alfred. Doesn't look like it's the kick in. Something's happened down there.
Quarter time, it's I think pretty even for the first 15 minutes, but then Prince Alfred really flexed their muscle and got it into Brazil and to Cohen. 7-20. So Payneham will have to make some changes in the middle and in the defence to get back in the game, because you don't want Prince Alfred kicking away with you.
Yeah, I mean you take out those last 4 or 5 minutes, and you're definitely well in it. You probably wouldn't say you're playing your best ever football at the moment. So there's levels to go up to, things to change.
That's
and,
it.
Make some improvements now.
That's
it just depends how they come out after quarter time. Well, thank you for your insights anyway, Bowie. Appreciate it. I've learned a lot about the Payneham players today. It's great.
It's
good to have.
It's a good group of guys,
to have a chat to.
A lot of young guys that come through, which is good. And you can see they do have a fairly a lot of you guys are young and have played juniors and still kind of building up to being A-grade players, consistently. So when you come up against a team like Prince Alfred and the Glenungas, with the experienced players, that's when you really got to battle hard, and because they're such good units to play against. And but so far the days, it's been a good quarter of footy.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Payneham can improve things in the second quarter and see how they come back. But thanks for joining us for the first quarter. It's been awesome, and we'll be back soon with the second quarter.
No worries. Thanks very much.
North Adelaide. We are at Park 9 today for the Div 1 clash between PAC and Payneham. And we thank Loie from the Payneham Football Club here, life member, absolute star of the C grade, for joining us here in the first quarter. Gave us some really great insights into the Falcons, which was awesome. In the first quarter that was really quite even until PAC ran away in the last 5 minutes of the quarter. So we're looking here to see how Payneham respond. They had some issues in the centre with the clearance. You can see the mud through there. It's hard to get traction as well. But already PAC here trying to clear it out. So have our second stoppage here. At least we're outside of that little pig pen there that's already formed here nicely at Park 9. 2 rucks going up. Good work there for Nunn. Nice little punch forward by Payneham. Jolly's on it though. He's a hard nut to crack. He's been legged, says the umpire. Always goes hard at it, Hayden Jolly. And his kick, precise, nice and long. Hits the target straight away. And keep going. They're looking for Brazel again, and they found him. He kicked 3 goals in the first quarter. He's having a real day out, young Brazel Dazzle, as TJ calls him. And we've got to carry it through to every game, but they've really struggled with the matchup on Brazel. He gets into space really well. He knows how to position his body, and he's a great kicker of the footy. So he's the whole package really, Brazel. And with 3 goals in the first quarter and lining up already in the second, he could be in serious danger for some Archie's thongs today. So Brazel, as I said, lining up for his 4th goal here already, early in the first. Looks beautiful off the boot. The crowd loves it. The goal umpire loves it. So first of the quarter, and just over a minute goes to Tyson at Brazel, and that's his 4th of the quarter. So PAC just moving along nicely here. They moved to 7-1-43 at Payneham 3-2-30. So having all sorts of problems down there in the Payneham defence with Brazel. I have tried to move around the matchup a couple of times, but sometimes the play is just too good. As we head back into the centre, Neil, he's already seen the mud a few times to try and handle around here. Nye pushes it out wide. Payneham going backwards to go forwards early. Nye was looking for it again. He's all amongst it here at the moment, but the pressure came hot from PAC, but the free kick went the way of Payneham. Can they make the most of it here through Wagner? Tommy Wagner throws it on the boot, bang, straight through. So the response was very much needed, and it's already come through Wagner. Did well there, just ran through, pushed it into the open goal square. So Payneham, 1 goal closer. They moved to 4 goals too, but they're still trailing at PAC at 7-1-43. So still a bit of work to do here for Payneham. They really got to put on a few goals in a row here if they want to make a go of it in this game. Back into that muddy centre now. Bad day to be a ruck. Maybe a bad day to be a midfielder as well. I saw some of the players coming off from the B grade and they looked very muddy indeed. Deep back in the Payneham 50 now. Could see them with repeat entries. Quick handball came up from Hodges. The snap then came through from Campbell. And that's a beautiful goal. He loves it. His teammates love it. It's 2 goals in a row to Payneham, and the second goal to Jacob Campbell. So 2 in a row to the Falcons. As I said, they did need to build, make something happen here. And it looks like maybe they are. The margin down to 11 points in favour of the home side. The umpire runs it back into the centre. Rucks, as I said, a bit covered in mud after how this afternoon, has been going. Neil, you can barely see his number. We'll go straight up. They needed to get on top here in the clearance, Payneham. They don't this time. PAC go straight down. Kick inside 50. Brazil's lurking again. It was wrapped up. Heard a lot of talk about holding the ball in the AFL this week. Don't think any of that filters down to this level in terms of rule changes, but I think it's on everyone's mind. You can always hear the crowd calling out for ball in these kind of moments. So stoppage in half forward line for PAC. Got plenty of numbers around the contest for both teams. Quick kick came out, run by Campbell, the goal kicker. He's everywhere at the moment. Stanzig was in there as well. Be interested to get young Lowy from Payneham back up here. I want to hear a bit more about this spaghetti mafia. Sounds like they have some good Italian nights down at Payneham. Big fan of pasta myself and carb loading. I'd love to be involved. It's just kick can be almost cut off by Jolly, but they had 3 numbers there, Payneham, and Lowy said it very well, that they just run the numbers back very well, Prince Alfred. They do well to just run both ways. Get it to Craig Pitt, the coach. I awarded the Archies to Craig a few weeks ago when they played Spock. He played a very good game. Probably not one that would admit it himself as player coach, and Pitt gets it again. Launches it into the 50. Good punch defensively comes out though from Payneham. So need to get those hands in there because they've been marking very well inside 50. Have the PAC forwards, as we've seen time and time again. But the ball still trapped deep inside the PAC 50. You're looking to get one back here. Last 2 goals have gone the way of Payneham. Comes up for the Rucks. Few hands involved. No real advantage of either team. Some good tackling in there from Payneham, and I think it's going to be rewarded. He said holding the ball is going to come under fire in all grades, I think. Nice centering kick. Go across the ground here, Payneham. You've got to hit targets when you do those kind of switches, and just another fumble there with the handball. Made it too difficult for themselves. They're going to make Payneham pay here. Or are they? They're not. Just the behind there, but almost a costly turnover there from Payneham. If you're going to do the switch, you've got to hit those targets, take the marks, and then even the handball after that just wasn't great from the Falcons. So they'll try again here. 7-2 plays 5-2. Margin's 10 points. 12 points, sorry. Do some maths up here. Quick maths. We're back in the centre of the ground. Few bodies went flying there. The umpire's seen something. Might be a free PAC it is. So McNamara, I think, got pushed around without it. Very consistent performer. One of the best on last week in their win over Golden Grove. Does well through the middle. They're looking for Brazil again. Couldn't quite get it where he wanted. Now Payneham on the rebound, but Pitt's trying to cut it off. Boundary might beat him to it. Pitt, very smart there just to tap it in. Now they're back in possession, PAC, through the middle. That's a beautiful kick. Straight on target. Still again, just finding numbers in the middle. That was Wicks. Out wide now to Searles. Searles winds up. Is it going to drop in? No. Just going to be a mark on the goal line to Payneham. but it was looking dangerous there, Searles. Payneham find themselves in the same position again, just trying to move it out of defence. The pressure from PAC has been elite, just get these repeat entries. Catalano now goes long, looking for Wagner, was in dispute there with Trenorden, not able to take the mark. Got a free player now, they're going to a one-on-one, but the kick just was not to the advantage of their forward at all, and Siebels just takes an easy defensive grab. Skill's a little bit off here at the moment as Jack Ionello goes down the line. He does the same thing, kicks to the wrong team. Payneham going straight into the switch here. They go back into the middle. Giannini almost went to go to Nye there. Would have been a brave kick, decided against it. Goes out wide to the safer option. But we're going to be down the line options now, so not much on in the middle. Got to play on now. There's that long down the line. There's the 2-on-1 from PAC we've been seeing all day, and they make the most of it. They've just got numbers everywhere with the ball at the moment, but it's cut off. Payneham doing the hard work here. Kick goes in. Oh, and it's just that defensive mark yet again. PAC, they're ready for it every time. And kick just a little bit rushed from Payneham. Didn't lower the eyes enough in time. Campbell was there. The kick was a bit off. Smart punch over from Jolly, just to the advantage of his PAC teammates. Running through the middle was Pritchard. Then just coming through all sorts of hands here. It'll be in the hands of the umpire. Nice tackle from Neil, who forced the stoppage. So PAC and Payneham here, Division 1. Margin, 2 straight goals in favour of the home side, PAC. Been under a bit more pressure here in the last couple of minutes. Forcing some errors. Just up to Payneham to make the most of it. Just trying to push through there was Catalano, and maybe just tried a bit too much at the end. In the end there, he looks a little bit sore, holding the shoulder there. I hope it's all still in the right place. Garrels, who won the free, goes long, looking for who else but Brazel. Tried to have a little bit of a snap along the ground there was Davis, but trying to be a little bit too clever there. It'll just be the behind, but takes their lead out to 13 points. Oh, looks like there's some other big leads happening around the grounds, but we'll take you through that later. Harry's not happy with his Crows at the moment, but here goes Payneham. 1, 2, 3 bounces. 4 bounces from Tommy Wagner. Can he finish it off? Oh, and he's just gone a bit wide there, and the PAC crowd's just letting him have it there, because Tommy Wagner, he had all the time in the world, he had all the space, he took about 4 bounces there. He probably could have just taken a few more steps to line himself up. I think he just rushed the kick in the end. He just needed a little bit more finesse, bit of a finish on it there, Payneham. They really could have used that there, just get themselves back in reach of this game. Margin's back to 2 goals. It's their turn to put on the pressure here, Payneham. Got to lock it in. We saw the ball lock down the other end for PAC. They weren't able to make the most of it at all, just kicking a couple of behinds, couple of kicks that went for no score, so you can Payneham lock it in here. We saw them kick 2 goals in a row earlier. Did briefly hold the lead in the first quarter, but just couldn't hold on to it. Seems to be the story of this game so far, as the umpire throws it up yet again, and great hands from Macaulay. God, he's just got great skills, but there's been a fumble in the forward line. PAC still can't make them pay. This time it was Bald. Threw the kick on the boot, but again, some of the skills from PAC, whether it's the pressure or whatnot. Just having a few little fumbles that have almost been pretty costly. Dodson, can he settle this team? One of the best players last week in their close 4-point win over Port Districts. They really need to lift to that level last week that they would have had to have against Port Districts. They're really struggling in the clearance, and well, last week wouldn't have been much easier when they're playing against the likes of Scotty Lysett and Sam Gray in the middle there, so they're going to need to find a bit more of that form through the middle. Quick kick comes out. PAC, they're playing in front very well. Bit of a late tackle there was against Garrels, who earned the free. Looking a bit sore there was Santillo. Kick went nice and high. They're looking for Brazel again. Couldn't quite take it in the hands. Nice clean defence. Brazel still putting on the pressure. Wraps them up in that tackle now. So good to see from a forward the likes of Brazel willing to work hard in defence as well. Plenty of numbers around the ball for Payneham. Can they get it out? Kristen Shigg working hard, goes straight into the middle, bit of a dead area. Now it's going to be Prince Alfred coming back into 50. Clark's there. We saw him kick 5 last week. He's already kicked 1 today. It's been a bit more of the Tyson Brazel show today up forward, and then Brazel in the ruck tried to take it out. He plays lost track of the ball there for PAC, but again they're able to lock it in their 50. Would probably like to be scoring a few more goals out of this. Come through now. Doing well in there, Payneham. Good tackle from Brad McKenzie, and we've seen him take some really great defensive marks today as it comes out to Harrison Viney, pushed up very far up the ground. Kicked a nice goal earlier in this game. Oh, and this great hit through the middle. That was Ollie Clark. And here he goes again, getting involved with the tackle. That's spoil from Ollie Clark. That's just hard work. We've seen the PAC players all day kind of go for those 1%ers, really put the pressure on, and it really reflects on the scoreboard, especially in that first quarter when they're able to kick those 6 goals. Only 1 goal so far this quarter for PAC, so Payneham will be happy with what they're able to do in terms of slowing down the scoring, but they've got to put some score on themselves. Wicks tried to burst through the pack there. Brazel caught a little bit behind it, got outrun probably for the first time this game. The long kick from Payneham. Oh, great skills there from Searles. Did really well, used his body. Looking for Brazel again. We've just got to keep working here. Handball there from Giannini was a bit off, but they're still moving forward, Payneham. But Pitts there. He's going to take those marks all day, every day. The coach, he of course leads from the front, but he's leading from the back lines at the moment. Beautiful kick, picks out his teammate in Wilkin. This has been the difference between the two teams. PAC so slick with these skills. They hit up Hayden Jolly now. Jolly back to the middle for Charlick, and just haven't missed a kick there. Really good at those skills. Charlick, nice high one. Few players went up for it, but no one came down with it. Trying to push through was Ben Ionello. Wrapped up. You see it again in the PAC 50. Haven't been able to take their chances though. This time will they? The kick came from Davis. He's been threatening with a few snaps down there, but he's just been responsible for an earlier goal and quite a few points. But they've been happy to hold this lead at the moment, PAC, and probably just disappointed they haven't really put their foot down, converted. They do of course lead by 14 points. Payneham, kick, almost went over Nye's head. blowing the whistle there. Gone out nice and wide. Coming in again, just caught behind. Caught behind their Nye. Just had a few chances. They've ended up with it anyway. Back in the hands of Rahui. Takes a nice big runner. Not having a shot from there surely, but he just wants to wind it up. Nice and long, looking for Wagner. Straight into his hands. No wonder he took that big run up. Knew he was getting it straight to Wagner. Thinks about playing on. Missed a goal which he probably would have liked to have kicked earlier, so this time he just takes the pass. He was looking for Hodges, but the nice punch came from behind. That's too high. Will this be a shot on goal? Going to Jacob Campbell. We saw him kick an awesome goal earlier. He's got two. Passes it off this time. This is a bit more like it. Get it back to Rahui. Deep in the pocket. It's going to be a tough kick, and Sam already wants to run off his line. But the Rahui for Payneham. Really tight angle, and the umpire's pushing him back even further, saying get on your line. Still having a chat about that line there. Rahui. Nice little snap. And he puts it straight through. That's a beautiful kick from Taj Rahui. Took them a while to set themselves up for that mark, but Payneham do well there to finish it off. So they move to 6-9-39, PAC 7-5-47. So the margin down to just 8 points at the moment. Well done there to Rahui. Much needed goal. We saw him almost set up that goal into 50. Kicked a nice long bomb into Wagner. Kicked it around a few times. We did see in the first quarter Payneham maybe overuse it again by hand, but much more accurate there, getting kick mark, nice finish from Rahui in the end. Trying to work on those clearances at the moment there, Payneham. As we were speaking with Lowy, life member of Paynham's C-grade superstar in the first quarter, really wanted to see a few more clearances for Payneham. Well, there's one. Here's Wagner. Rahui is involved as well, just popped up there, giving him some energy. Ducked into the tackle nice, so umpire said it's a ball up. We'll throw up just outside the Payneham 50. We're right on the line here. And that's a throw. Giannini probably could have just held on to it. Ball popped out and just definitely looked like a throw. And McCauley. Nice settling kick. We're at almost 23 minutes here in the second term, which it's 2 goals apiece for the quarter, as the umpire calls it 25 for the advantage of Craig Pitt. In the first quarter, PAC 6 goals to 3. This quarter, 2 goals apiece. Oh, that's a great mark. That's Ollie Clark out there. Sends it into Pitt. Pitt. I don't think he can kick it that far, but he's just assessing all his options. He's the coach as well, so just making sure those forwards are where they should be. Oh, Brazel coming from the back. No chance that time. Ianello's ready to rebound. Just didn't quite get into his hands, but seen a few almost moments here from Brazel and the lights in the forward line for PAC. Ball just dribbles out. Throw in will be on the far wing. PAC still up. 8-point lead at the moment. Have been squeezed down a little bit by Payneham, just pushing through. The ball comes out the back. That'll be another behind. So 5th behind for Payneham this quarter. pushes them up to a 9-point advantage. I think they'd be a bit disappointed though that they didn't get more goals on the board in this quarter. That's their 5th behind. A couple of kicks for goal that dropped short as well. They're of course still in the lead by 9 points. Payneham have struggled a couple of times in this kick out area. This kick's no issue, goes straight to Maddie Nunn. Trying to play on a bit fast now. Ball drops over the back. There's Craig Pitt there ready to mop it up. Kick goes long. No infringement there, said the umpire. Handball round the back. There's Clark ready to run off with it. Pushing the back. Oh, sorry, holding the ball. Got more wires crossed there. No. Ollie Clark, he does have 1 goal so far in this game. Payneham just slowing it down here. They know there's not much time left. We're in 25 minutes in the second quarter here. Ball goes over Wagner's head this time. Nice footwork there from Altamare. Goes through Searles. Searles has had really great delivery. That one he sends into Clark, and there it is. There's that beautiful kick from Ollie Clark. Unselfish, and he gets it straight into the hands of Ben Ianello. Good operator Ben Ianello, just getting his position. You're right, probably on half time here, so a good boost here for Prince Alfred. Just get one here right on half time. Probably have to kick it from about 40 metres out, but he's pretty much directly in front. And there is the siren. Can he finish it off, Ianello? Nice and close to the mark and puts it straight up in the air. So just a behind there to finish off the quarter. They're 6th of the quarter to Prince Alfred, but we head into half time now. Bit of a closer quarter, that one. But it'll be PAC 7-7, 49 to Payneham 6-3, 39. So 10 points at half time on the Sportal scoreboard. We will see you shortly after these messages with the second half. back to Park 9 in North Adelaide. We are here for the Division 1 clash between Prince Alfred and Payneham. At half time, it is Prince Alfred holding on to a 10-point lead. Had a really fast start, bit slower that quarter, but still holding on nicely to the lead. I'm Beck Northcott. This quarter, I'm joined by superstar from the twos, Hugo. Hugo, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Cheers.
How did you see the first half? What did you pick up on?
Competitive by the boys. It's good to have a few players back past couple of weeks, and I think we're really building. Been really focusing on that on the track, spending more time on the track, less time reviewing vision and all that. But yeah, it's really getting the boys all together, and so it's good to see.
Yeah, what kind of messaging do you think Craig's putting out to the boys? What's he kind of hot on at the moment?
Just really our defensive transition work and just being hard at the footy. Being accountable and really playing a team game of football is something that we've been really focusing on, and just second and third efforts. He's been getting into the boys at training on a Tuesday, Thursday night, and as a team, working a little bit harder, but it's really paying off, so it's good to see.
No, we definitely noticed that real run back by the defenders, like just real push back really well, put the pressure on Payneham, especially in the first quarter. Like you just see all the defenders running back, they're all in position, and Payneham had nowhere to go. Yeah,
it's great. Well, it's something we've been really working on at training, and it's good that the boys are stringing it together, and we're getting a few games in a row where we're keeping a similar team. We've been riddled with injuries at the start of the year, so it's good to have most of the boys back now and fighting, but still a few out, but we're on the up.
Yeah, well, and good to see Brazil firing in the first quarter as well. You know, he seems to lift up that forward line.
Yeah, he's great. He's great up there. He's definitely our key forward, and it's good to have him pretty fit. And he's been having a few niggles lately, but it's really good to see him fit.
Oh, well, he doesn't look like it. He looks great.
He tends to cover him up, but each week there's something.
Yeah, I think things like this have been the difference for you guys too. Just going that extra mile. Just some people wouldn't go all the way for those marks, just let it drop, but
it's something that we really pride ourselves on over the last few weeks, so it's been good.
Yeah, anyone you sort of pick out from Payneham that you guys would have been worried about today?
I know there's a few boys running around, don't know them exactly, but I know there's a few ex-leagues boys and that we've been a bit wary of, and there's a few young guns out there which can pop up. So, we're definitely a good side, but, it'll be a good fight, I reckon, for the second half.
Yeah, definitely. It was a bit, I think you guys were a bit quieter in the second quarter there. First quarter, you guys really blazed away. That last 5 minutes of the first quarter just kept putting on those goals was really good. Yeah. So, they probably kept you down a bit in that second quarter, but it was down that end a lot, but you just couldn't quite get them through. Yeah,
well, Payneham are a strong club. They've always been a strong club, so, it's good to see them back up in Div 1. I reckon it'll be a bit of a shootout, today, so I reckon, full respect to them. I reckon they've got a talented list and good group of boys, so,
No, they're a good team. We saw a little bit of, push and shove, bit of energy down there between the two sides. What do you think that was down to?
Well, I just think the competition at the moment is so close, and it's really heating up. So I reckon there's a bit more in it, and the boys are starting to hit their strides a little bit, and there's a lot out there for a lot of them. Big strong junior club, and I guarantee a lot of these Payneham boys would have grown up playing there, and same with us. Strong culture and all that. So it means a lot for the boys out there. So I think that's something that will really start to come about as the season progresses, and the table starts to tighten up a little bit.
He knew that was off the boot too. You could hear some of that there from McNamara.
Yeah, he normally pulls those ones out there. So he's great. He's a great finisher in front of goal. He's definitely got a nice highlight reel to go alongside his name. So.
Yeah, just lucky we didn't have him mic'd up there, I think.
Yeah, I reckon there would have been a few choice words coming out there.
That kick from Nunn there, he's an elite operator for Payneham.
Yeah.
Good kick there, and Hodges here, he's been good as well. But again, there's that run from you guys set up so well there.
Yeah, it just seems like Pity's everywhere.
How does he do it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, worked on your game against St. Peter's, and we gave him the best on that day because we thought he just kept going, second, third efforts, just doesn't stop.
He's getting older, but he keeps getting better. So
yeah,
something we've got to look out for. Hopefully, he still hangs around for a few more years because he's definitely a valuable member and great coach, very well respected in everyone.
Yeah, it seems like everyone really gets around him, and even when you guys were warming up, he was sort of at the front, just leading everyone around. It just seemed like very united and everyone very sort of together around him.
Yeah, well, he's a very good person to get behind. He definitely plays like a leader. He seems, puts in 110% effort each week, and he's, everywhere, and he's definitely a game changer for us, particularly this year.
We get him to take a hanger or something. What are the odds of that?
Oh, we did a bit of marking practice in pre-season, but he was the one underneath the bag, so he's got to pull that one out.
Being selfless.
Yeah,
I think Paynham's tightened up a lot around the contest on you guys. You were getting clearances galore in that first quarter, so seems like they've tightened up on you a bit.
Yeah, well, it's certainly helpful to have Geordie Neal back.
Yeah, he's
from
very
Norwood,
good.
and he was injured, but very good to have him back. He's a very good player.
Oh, what's going on with that centre area there, though? We had one day of rain and it's just going downhill.
We were out here on Thursday night and you could walk through there fine, but the next minute we walked in this morning, and after the C-grade game it was...
the C-grade's fault.
Yeah, C-grader's fault, I reckon. So,
heavy shoes in there.
A few old blokes running around, heavy legs.
I see, alright, so it's down to the C-grade. If we see any of them coming past, we'll let them have it. And we're probably seeing our first real shot down Paynham's end for this quarter. So Dodson, it's got a nice long kick. Just gone off there though. Good. Now, what do you go for in the kick out here? Do you guys do the same thing across all teams, or what?
Yeah, we've got a pretty solid structure where we try to split our tools up, and really get some midfielders, try to create some run through the middle of the ground, and it's good solid structure that we definitely use through the A grade and B grade. Divvy up our tools a little bit. Have multiple different options that we can go to for different game scenarios, and where we can really feel like we can get on top.
Yeah, it seems like everyone knows what they're doing when you're in different situations. Like, it seems like everyone goes, we're doing this, got to be here, kick out here, stoppage here. Seem very disciplined with all those things. Yeah,
well, I really think Pitty's has a great knowledge for the game, and he really helps us set up from a stoppage, and really gets us going, and it just helps set up down the ground, just forward leading patterns and transitioning the ball down the ground. It's good to have that consistency.
A couple repeat entries here for Payneham, so bit of a challenge here for the defenders. See everyone under the ball though. Mark there. Right, you guys taking anything out of this holding the ball, discourse that's going on at the moment in the AFL?
Yeah, well, I reckon it's good rule. It's been helps protect the players a little bit. Protecting players, the tackling player from really trying to force that tackle to really finish it off. So
on here. Oh, they're a bit tighter hands there, Jaden.
Yeah, he won't be happy with that
one. No, they just slipped through at the end there.
He's real hard on himself, Jaden, but
he
strives him to get better.
He went for a few down in that pocket in the second quarter, just didn't quite come off, but he's looking dangerous. Look. You seem to put on the pressure well when it's in your 50, like really value it.
Yeah, we do. It's something that we really try to train a lot.
I'm looking for a goal here. I don't want to say you need it, but it's been a bit quiet down this end.
Yeah, it's been very quiet. That's why I reckon Jaden let that frustration out. He knows the meeting behind maybe one more at this stage in the quarter might just swing back the momentum in our favour. So
goal here for you guys. Just put a bit of pressure on. See Clark there, God, just ran into a brick wall.
Yeah.
Saves
you, Clarky.
He would have been happy.
He's not the biggest unit, but he sure goes in hard and smacks in every week.
He would have been happy last week with 5 goals.
Yeah, he was certainly a standout from the boys, and loves it. Finished it hard off.
Oh no! He's been hitting those all day. Thought he might get done there.
Clarky certainly had an amazing Saturday last weekend. Yeah. On and off the field. So
I see. Yeah. What does he like to let people know about it? Or
we had a club event on him. We ended up with the King's Crown for the rest of the night. So that was pretty good.
See.
Yeah.
So it was all happening for him.
Good day all round.
Okay.
One for the history books, I reckon, for him.
I see. So was that down here? You had a function, or
we had a bit of a club function back here after the game, and then at the Havelock, our major sponsors.
The Havy. I see. Yeah. I see. Enough said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's under a bit of pressure here. Right, good movement there from Hodges.
Good chase down by Siebels.
That's good.
B-grade captain there, Ben Siebels.
A bit of promotion today.
He's called up. Yeah, the old fella, we call him the father of the B-grade.
Right.
He's a bit of one of the older fellas, but yeah.
No, he's had some good moments today.
Very solid. Yeah, he plays a role down there, and he's definitely a valued member of both the A grade and the B grade. So, unfortunate to not have him in the 2s, but he's very good in the 1s.
Yeah, I was going to say he didn't have to play 2 games, did he?
Yeah.
That's a bit better movement. You go for it from here. No, pass it off. Are you trying to claim that? Were you trying to claim that there, Tyson? I reckon he was.
Yeah, I reckon he was too. Too bad the umpire was right there.
Yeah, I think people down the other end would have seen the touch there, but that's okay. I mean, you can always ask for it.
Great chase down there, I reckon. Young gun, Archie Perks. Best mate of mine. Excellent.
Right, what kind of dirt have you got on Archie then?
Not much. He's a bit clean sailing, but he's getting into his brother. His brother was unfortunately had to go down to the 2s this week, but his older brother.
See.
So it's a bit of a shootout between them two. But very humble man. Not too much on him. But very hard on himself, Archie, so we would love to snag this so us boys can get around him.
Can he kick it though?
He's got a good leg on him. He's got some thunder thighs, and he's big unit, Perksy.
Back him in. Archie, what have you done?
Talked him up.
Maybe Archie's going back to the 2s.
He played pretty well last weekend. He was pretty tough. Good to see him though. Good to see him out there doing well.
Right, who do you think's playing well today? Who have you think seeing it well?
I don't know. It's a good team performance, but I do rate young Ollie Wilkin. He's always been great, but it's hard to go past. Brazil up forward.
Definitely.
He always shows up. So
the old handball over the line. You don't see that too often anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to go past the regulars. Lockie McNamara always shows up. So good to have him.
Very clean.
He's very clean.
When there's a lot going on and he just gets it out.
I think he takes that from his soccer background, but he's very clean.
There you go. Soccer to footy. You don't always see that.
Yeah, just like how you don't see many ruckmen going from centre half forward to centre half back in 3 weeks.
No.
Old Trenners. Here he is on cue. There he is.
Look, you've called him into the game. Well, he's just a utility. He can do it all.
First year at the club, back from the country.
Very nice.
Good to see him out there.
I nearly had that. Just sort of struggling, I think, to finish it off at the moment. You're getting a lot of it in the 50.
Yeah, it's common. Just struggling to link up from 50, 60 out from goal and finishing off, but
right, it's still got the lead. We've got plenty of time. Put a few more goals on. Good at getting this run here, Payneham, but young Craig again. He really is winding back the clock, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. No, he's very good out there. smooth operator.
He is.
Yeah,
he just seems
around.
to be everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, there's a contest to be had. There he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, is he like, you know, getting on the stats board or?
He still loves it.
Yeah.
You see him out there in December running around Vic Park, so he's still.
Oh, one of those
weirdos.
weirdos.
Yeah, no, he's a freak athlete, I reckon. I don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
No. Good to see. What do we got here? Free back to Payneham.
There's a dog on the field.
Oh, good. We were actually talking about dogs on field earlier. We just summoned this one here. Don't know what team he's playing for either, which isn't helpful. You know, get a Guernsey on it. hasn't affected the game though. But nice appearance there from spectator dog. Look, you know, these are the things that you don't see in the AFL. You know, it's just real features of our amateur league here. Now, you should have had plenty of time to set up here. Had a bit of a break there.
Too happy with that one there.
That's not ideal. Now, you'd think they'll make you pay here. Just sort of a little bit of energy come out of this game just in the last couple of minutes. It's gone just a bit flat.
Yeah, slow to start up after half time a little bit from both sides, I reckon.
Yeah.
Payneham probably got the momentum at the moment.
Yeah. There's Mac Haynes, the shot here. Looks like he's backing himself in. Put it through. Nice looking kick. That's straight over the head. Maybe that's going to get everyone going here, because Mac Haynes kicked a nice one here for Payneham. They're coming for you.
They are coming.
Only 5 points in it now, still with PAC. No. See everyone just having their little pre-meeting before the centre bounce. Well, no bounces today, goodness me.
Yeah, bit sloppy in there today.
No.
It won't be very fun to train on Tuesday, Thursday.
No, it's not, is it?
Hopefully we avoid that one.
Yeah, no, hopefully just drills going around the wings, maybe.
When Craig watches this video back, just some stuff.
Yeah, just give him some suggestions.
Yeah, hopefully we avoid the centre square.
Yeah, you know, don't need that. Oh, went a bit under there, that's alright. Well, here we go. See, here comes that energy back into the game I was talking about, I think. Just, it's woken everyone up, that goal. Just
the veteran, Brinsley.
Nice hit. Oh, almost with the one-hander. Young Archie. Look, is he spending some time in the gym? You did say
he loves the gym. He loves the bench press.
Doing a leg press or something there.
He loves it. He loves getting in there.
God.
Loves his protein shakes.
Oh, I see. Oh, here we go. This will get the...
Oh.
Nice try, Ollie. Nice try. Look, it's always worth going for it.
Yeah.
Bit cheeky, but...
Exactly.
Go on it. Now, he's kicked a goal earlier in the day, Ollie, but this will be for his second, so he's got a few more to go to catch up to last week.
He loves these moments, Clarky, I reckon, secretly.
You reckon just wants all the pressure on him, you know?
Yeah, loves the spotlight. After last week, I reckon.
Yeah, so I think he's second of the game, Ollie Clark. What do you reckon, Hugo?
I reckon he's got it.
All right. Backing him in. It's a nice looking kick. He loves it. The crowd loves it. There we go. So the crowd's back into it now. Went a bit quiet there, but...
A few boys playing their 200th in the C grade today, so a bit rowdy
down there. I see.
3 200 games players from the club this week.
That's great. Well, give him a shout out. Who you got?
There's your Channel 9 presenter, sports presenter, Max Burford. He's rolling around here. And Josh Hall from the C grade. Then there's Matty Foley in the D grade today. All got their wins, so that's very good. All got shared off.
Oh, well, that's awesome to see. Love to see, you know, players sticking with, you know, the same club, loyalty, that kind of thing. So, that's awesome to see. So they're going to have a big night here. What's the plan?
I think they've got a few surprises back at the sponsored pub, the Havelock, a bit later. But they'll have a good night. They're definitely veterans, so they'll enjoy their time.
Well, it's great to see. Obviously, you've got a good culture here that keeps people at the club.
Certainly,
not too much movement in those grades. If you've got guys, playing 200 games.
Yeah, no, it's definitely great to have people like that around because they help bring up the young kids and everything. So it's good.
Well, how many years have you been at the club?
Well, I've been out of school for 2, but I've played 2.5. I played a bit in year 12, so it's
very
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
He was one of the boys. Yep. Perksy here.
Oh, it's Archie's everywhere at the moment. Oh no, I think we've given him too much credit, and he's
I reckon
just turning it over now.
Got the spotlight on him.
Yeah, doesn't like it.
No.
Oh, we'll stop talking about him if he gets it.
He hates a pump up, Percy.
Right, look, Brazil, Clark, they're all involved there. No one can take it. Coming out the back. Sparkle now. Goes long. Got numbers here for PAC.
Here's Trenners.
Yeah.
Here's Ethan Bold, boy that's come up from the 2s, that's taken his opportunity. So another
good.
forward, which is great. Playing on the wing.
Very nice, young Ethan. Oh, what a kick! Welcome, Ethan.
He's strung together a few great games in the A grade now, so he's come up definitely, from the 2s and really taken his opportunity. So it's good to see him playing
good
well.
Good way to hold your spot. Lacing out Ollie Clark. So I'm sure he remembers who gives him the delivery. So for his second in a row.
Yeah, back to back.
Pretty much the same spot as well. So we'd have to go 2 from 2 here, surely. Ollie Clark.
Oh, he's missed that.
Oh, it's gone to the left, and he was getting a bit heckled on the mark. Don't know if that made any difference, but some players were having a few words with him.
Yeah, definitely.
So, well, you can see he wants it back though. We want to try and turn it back over. Sort of force them into that pocket. Seem to have a good setup here for the kick-outs.
Yeah, we certainly pride ourselves on our forwards emptying out and certainly trying to make the ground as small as possible. Something that we really try. Really tells about how we're playing our footy.
Got Campbell out the back here if they can get it to him. Bang! That's some good ball movement there, Payneham. Don't want to, make you pump up the opposition, but they did move it quite well.
Yeah, something that might be looked at a bit later on, but something we can't let them do too much.
Yeah, so Campbell here, he's already kicked 2 goals for the game, so putting himself up as a challenger to Brazil at the moment. He can get himself on the board. Do you reckon he can kick it from here? No, he's passing it off, so he didn't think he could kick it either. Could be a big kick in terms of the game though. Margin hasn't really pushed out too far. Got a chance here, Payneham. Put it through, they like it through, so nice goal there to Sparkle for Payneham. They're just creeping on in at the moment, Hugo. What changes do you think that you need to make here?
I just think, maybe our starting midfield need to, jump back in. Jolly, McNamara, Wombat, Wixie need to get in there. Get Geordie Neal, even Lukey McCauley. Just looks like the more experienced boys are getting in there now. So hopefully we can just, play a bit of footy in our forward half for a little bit and just swing back this momentum.
Yeah,
hopefully try to get 1 or 2 back.
Just get back into that first quarter form. You guys are pretty much winning every clearance.
Yeah.
You can get back into that zone.
I think that starts with maybe taking the game on a little bit more.
Oh, for sure. I think it felt like there was a bit more attack coming from you guys in the first quarter, just really pushing it.
Running the footy.
But I mean, you would expect also Payneham to tighten up on you after you were winning all those clearances as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're just a little bit more intense in the middle at the moment, a bit more of an arm wrestle.
Hopefully we don't leak one more here.
Yeah. Wouldn't like to see that sort of later in this quarter. The defence has held up really well.
Yeah, a bit undermanned there. I think we're missing Tom Sumner and Wade Sharp, who are two full back and centre half back, so we're certainly a little bit undermanned, and they're 2 leaders of the club, so they'll be back soon though. But yeah, we do still have great depth, and Ben Siebels and Trenners are back there, so they're holding up well.
So just a couple of weeks for those guys?
Yeah, well, they're hoping maybe after the bye. I think a few of them kind of took the conservative decision of just giving it the extra game so they can get the extra 2 weeks just to recover, so they can make a strong run home. But yeah, certainly missed. But I think Sumner's out with a hamstring and Wade's out with a torn pec.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, probably like you said, a good time to just take a few extra weeks, and you've got the bye.
Yeah.
Just have time off now. Do you have to train next weekend, or you get the weekend off?
I think we've got a Tuesday night training, but I reckon depending on the result of this game, I think it will depend if we have a Thursday.
Oh, that's some fancy footwork. Yeah. Kicked it to the 2-on-1, unfortunately, though.
He is definitely one that is very hard to tackle.
Well, they've done that a few times. Do you think that's a tactic, the old handball over the line? I haven't seen that too much before. You know, these days people sort of try and run it out, or... Yeah,
well, it's certainly a tactical decision, I reckon.
You obviously can't do that in the AFL anymore.
Yeah, you can't do that, but I don't think there's a rule against that in our league, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I guess, you at least know your forwards are doing something right, because the pressure they're putting on, they just, don't want to even try and run it out. They're just handballing it over.
Yeah. Certainly annoying, but you may as well make the most of the rule.
It's sort of killing your scoreboard at the moment. It's making you look very inaccurate when probably a few of them are just handballs.
Yeah.
Oh. Couldn't quite hold on to it there. Is it Macaulay? Just need a little bit more grip on the hands.
Yeah, this doesn't look good for PAC here.
No. Got plenty of numbers at the moment, Payneham. Oh.
Good chase down by Wilkin. He's chasing down there all the way from the middle of the ground. That is bloody excellent.
That's
something that would definitely get pulled up. He started on our half forward flank there and chased him the whole way down, but fresh out of school, very unlucky not to be on Sturt's list still, unfortunate, but very highly rated player at the club.
Your gain at least, you get him on your...
Yeah, we get him. We're very lucky to have him, I reckon. Fantastic footballer.
What an effort there, and as good eyes from you, saw him run all that way.
Very hard worker.
And those kind of things can turn the game around. Like you said, that probably would have been...
That was almost...
That would have given them the lead. Given them the lead, whereas now you still hold on to it. And we're probably about to go into three-quarter time here, so hopefully that gets a big pump up at three-quarter time.
Yeah, it's very good to see the young players doing that, so, He'd be the only 18-year-old out there for PAC, so it's definitely
good on him, quarter time, so really a lead saving tackle there to keep you guys in front. 8-11-59 to 8-6-54 at three-quarter time, so just the 5 points at the moment. What are you hoping to see in the last quarter?
Big last quarter from a few of the big players, a few forwards. I think JD's very fit, been training out with the Crows, Jaden Davis, so hopefully he starts to light it up a little bit. the staple pieces, Pity and Lockie McNamara, they always stand up in these close games. But yeah, it'd be good to see. Braz will get onto a few of them, but I think he's being double teamed at the moment, which is unfortunate. But he should be pretty used to it by now.
You'd think so, and it'd probably be silly from Payneham if they didn't.
Yeah,
after his first quarter.
Yeah, so hopefully, a few of the boys step up. I'd like to see Joshy Garrells get around the footy a bit. So
yeah, I think you've probably got plenty of guys that haven't been quiet, but they're sort of ready to have their moment in this game. So got plenty of talent there to work with, so we'll see. Wonder what the message will be out there at the break. Just finish it off.
Yeah, just finish it off. It'll be very, very calm from Pity, but there'll be some good words.
Not a sprayer or anything.
Doesn't tend to spray, but he tends to rally the boys very well. And there's a few good leaders out there, so they'll help pick the boys up.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Hugo.
No worries. Thanks.
Great to have your insight into the team, and I hope your injury is on the mend and you can get back out there for PAC.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
No worries. We'll be back with the last quarter shortly. And welcome back to Park 9 for the last quarter of the Division 1 game between Prince Alfred and Payneham. It is just a 6-point game at the moment, just behinds galore in the last two quarters to PAC, where they really would have been hoping for some goals. They're keeping Payneham in it at the moment, though we did see some good moments from Payneham in that quarter. It'll be interesting to see how this game finishes off. I thought it might be a bit of a shootout, but it's turned into a bit more of an arm wrestle in the last 2 quarters. Straight away, Brazel throws it on the boot. Anyone touched it? Clark's down there. He's going to roll over for another behind. So 7-point lead now to PAC. Can they hold on, or can they build on this lead? Or are Payneham going to come in and take them down? We saw Payneham last week, 4-point win over Port Districts. We know they can win the tough ones. Can they bring that out today at North Adelaide? They're going to try their best to, trying to prove themselves back in Division 1. PAC 7th, Payneham 4th on the ladder at the moment. Position's probably a bit deceptive, as anyone from 3rd to 5th is on pretty tight numbers. Should say 3rd to 4th, sorry, and 5th to 7th. So PAC currently on the same wins as Tea Tree Gully, who do sit in 5th. Payneham with that 1 extra win puts them into 4th, sorry. Now they try and work it out. Wagner, he's been a solid target today for Payneham. Kicked a goal. Probably would have liked another. It's a nice kick. Looking out for Hodges. Thought maybe he was infringed. Umpire said play on. Out the back again to Hodges. Handball went a bit astray. Almost cut off by Macaulay. A little bit of a high hit there. Umpire might not have quite seen that. That was against Ben Ianello, so we'll be back to the stoppage. Nice tap came out to the advantage of Rahui. Hands now came to Kristen Sig. Ball just pops out nicely for Sparkle. He kicks it into the 50. Nunn's there. Needs an elite kick. It is one. Gets it out to Nye. They've just got to finish off here and get themselves back into the game, Payneham. Sometimes they've been trying to kick it around too much, and they're doing it again. So the spoil came from Garrels. Just trying to be a little bit too cute at the moment, Payneham. They just need a goal on the board. Looking for Wagner again. Came almost to the front of the pack, more so to Campbell. Campbell lays a tackle now. Holding the ball. Goodness me. Might have been a quick call there, but the free kick is going to go the way of Harry Viney. Old double tackle there from Viney and Campbell. So, a bit unfortunate there for the PAC defender. Got caught up. I think it was Macaulay possibly that got wrapped up, but it's Campbell now going for his 3rd of the game. It's going to drop short. There's plenty of PAC numbers there, though. Comes off the boot of Hodges. Hodges was just ready to rock and rove, and that he did. Threw it on the boot. And they've needed someone to step up, and it's going to be Jack Hodges. He puts through the first goal of the quarter, and it's going to go the way of Payneham. So Payneham now within 1 point. Can you believe it? Go back to the centre now. I think this game's lacked a little bit of heat in the last couple of quarters. Maybe this will spark something into the side of both teams. As I said, it's only a 1 point ball game, but doesn't quite feel like it out there at the moment. Quick kick out of the centre from Nunn. Now, I've seen a lot from him today. He might be the one to lead this team through the quarter, get them in front. They still trail by a point, Payneham. Just lost that real dominance they had in the centre in the first quarter, PAC. They were pretty untouchable at clearance early on. Great work from Kristen Sig. Gets it in. Run through again. Here come those extra handballs that have almost let them down a couple of times, but maybe not this time. Not this time, because it's Nunn. He's having none of it. He puts it through and he gives Payneham the lead. I talked about Nunn when he was up and around the stoppage, trying to be someone to step up in this last quarter, and he's done it. Matty Nunn. This could be a real moment that we talk about. Put that in my notes. But some work to do now for PAC. I think got a little bit complacent when they've been ahead for most of this game. Didn't put goals on the board when they had the chance. They're going to have to work hard now. 5-point lead to Payneham. Go back to the centre. Great punch through from Neil. Said they needed to get that clearance dominance back. Jolly sends it in, and here he is. Tyson Brazel. He's been a bit quiet since the first quarter by his standards. He's been double teamed, triple teamed, whole teamed. Sits on 4 goals. This could be his 5th. And they really need this one from him, Brazel. They need to respond immediately. But Brazel just take his time. Been well held since he kicked his 4 goals in the first half. But Brazel now going to kick from probably about 40 metres or so. Not much of an angle, but it's going to take a decent kick. It's almost kicked it from 50. It's gone to the right hand side. Distance wasn't the issue. So 8-13 PAC. They're trailing by 4 points. They've got to lock it in. They've been doing it very well. This man will always do it very well, Hayden Jolly. Going to take his time to have a look. He's going to go back to Brazel. Didn't go where he wanted at all. Looks like that's gone into the hands of Campbell, who's pushed up into D50. That is Campbell, who's awarded the 25. Bit of ill discipline over the mark. Now Payneham coming down the line. Good hands by Packer. He's having a look. Packed 50. Kicks it long. Ready to go to. Good possession there by Siebels. Just did really well. Waited for the drop. Got himself in front. Very composed. Kicks it to the coach in Pitt, and Pitt, in a rare error kicking it central, just didn't hit the target at all. Makes the midfield work hard. Ionello, that's Ben Ionello, throws it on the boot. Thought maybe there was a bit of infringement there in the defence. Umpire said no. Shirley won it fairly, and he sends it off straight away. Payneham have looked good when they've got this run on. They do again. Great spoil by Charlick. Does that come off the boot? It's only going to dribble over the line anyway. Lucky the ball was offline, so chance to get rid of it. Almost a dangerous kick there. Probably wasn't 15 to Jack Ionello. Kick's gone long. Oh, smart play by Ben Ionello there. Just tap it over the contest. He's going to be almost run down, but it's hanging on. He didn't have the ball. Matt Kane's just limping there. Bit of feedback from the crowd in regards to the hanging on, but the free has gone the way of Ben Ionello. Goes lateral. Just slowing it down. Trenorden. Oh, Trenorden. The kick was precise, but the mark wasn't. It's going to go back to Trenorden. Is he going to show him how it's done? No, Campbell's going to show him how it's done. Just fell into the one-handed mark. A classy operator today, young Campbell. It was in. He's looking for Viney, who's again been very strong. Just missed a couple of kicks here. The tackle from Pritchard is solid. crowd wanted holding the ball. Probably rightly so. Seen some go the other way. Sparkle was wrapped up. They had a chance there, Payneham. Just few missed kicks. Goes nice and long. No one at the line ready for it, but it's the class of Clark. He takes the bounce. Oh, and evades the tackler. That's just too good from Ollie Clark. And the kick, can he finish it off? No. He was looking for Brinsley, but Ollie Clark is having some sort of couple of weeks. It's really good there in that contest. Ran around his opponent. They still trail by 4 points. The 4-point lead to Payneham. Great mark by Hodges. I've enjoyed his work today for Payneham. Over to Nye. Again. Once again. The great defensive work from Seables. Where's the pressure? The pressure both ways. It's getting to both teams. It's getting to Viney. It's getting to Seables. It's getting to Jolly. Can he be the settler out to Pitt? That's what happens when you get two experienced operators. They just take their time. Brazel's pushed up pretty far into the ground, so if they get it down there, he's not the target. Clark's around the mark. Plenty of options here, and this is the time for Jaden Davis. Davis, he's kicked a goal today, but he has kicked a few points as well, so young Hugo we had in here before said he can get a bit down on himself if he's not hitting him, so hopefully he can put this one through. Jaden Davis, just take his time, set up his run up. But his eyes on the goal here. He can put his team back in front if he can goal here, Jaden Davis. Sure, he's kicked from this shot plenty of times before. His teammates loved it off the boot. There's plenty of fist pumps to be had there. Jaden Davis gets his second of the game and he's put PAC back in front. So, goodness me, it's all happening here. But the home side back in front by 2 points. Great finish from Jaden Davis. Really needed that goal. Back to a 2-point ball game here to PAC. We're going to get a response here from Payneham, that's the question, or we're going to bring back that strong clearance game from earlier in the day. Big soccer off the ground by Garrels. Metres gained. Did well, so they can lock it in here now, PAC. Few tough tackles here. Crowd wanted dangerous tackle. Umpire saw the exact same thing. Garrels. Jolly was looking for the sneaky handball. He's denied. Garrels is looking into the sun. Probably take his best kick from here. Put out PAC into much more comfortable position. The kick's going to drop short and it's going to go out on the full, so not what Josh would have wanted there at all. So it's still a 2-point lead to PAC. It's been pretty tight here all day really, apart from the first quarter. Pressure on Payneham now to get this kick out right. Go short. Nice safe option. We'll have to roll the dice with the next one. Goes nice and long. Looking for Christian Sig. Didn't get him. Pitt's in there. He's always involved. There's Jolly this way, that way. Sends it in. Oh, they juggled it between two forwards, just sharing it around a bit too much at the moment. Ball spills out the front of the contest. This stoppage. A few forwards getting involved, almost too many forwards in that contest. The umpire will throw it up. We're inside the Prince Alfred 50. Plenty of numbers around the ball, so that's not going anywhere. Brinsley wrapped up tightly. Umpire throws it straight up. Wants this game to get moving. A quick kick out comes. It's almost cut off by Ianello. Nice tackle by Pritchard just to hold it up. They want to hold it in this half of the ground, Prince Alfred. Payneham obviously wanting to do the opposite. McNamara. Some hard tackles out there. A little bit of a fatigue about. We're approaching the midway point of the season. Got it into the hands of Bold and he's hit the post. So, another behind. Should be 3 points now to Prince Alfred. They'd love a goal, but so would Payneham. At this point, it's just going to be who's more desperate for it. And that's a great mark from Thomas Brinsley. He read it so well, just floated underneath it. He gets it on the boot. And that's another beautiful, well-weighted kick from Brinsley. Got it into the hands of Clark, and if there's someone you'd want to be kicking this goal, you'd say it's Ollie Clark. 5 goals last week, 2 goals today. It's on a bit of a rough angle out on the boundary. Gonna have to kick it pretty far as well, so he's gonna take his absolute best. Went fairly central, but rushed over for yet another behind. 4 points the lead to Prince Alfred. Are these points going to come back to haunt them? Because it goes straight down the other end. Payneham could be in front with just a single kick. The ball really has lived in Prince Alfred's 50. Can they get another cut off here? Almost the mark to Neil. Flew for it. Quick handball comes out. Oh, it's done there. That's holding the ball. Garrell's wrapped up. That defensive pressure. Been really tight. They've just struggled to get it past this half forward line. Almost Ianello there came through looking for it. Stoppage time now. About 70 metres out from the PAC goal. Ball goes back inside 50. Brazel's up and about, weaving through the pack. That was Archie. Archie Perks. Thank you very much. He's been threatening all day. Good mate of Hugo that we had up here a little bit earlier, but Archie, all those hours in the gym are paying off because got a nice goal out of it. So well done to Archie Perks. Been sort of threatening around in that forward line, half forward. Just been loitering around there looking for something like that. He's had his moment now on the scoreboard. And Prince Alfred put their lead out now to 10 points. Just having a bit of a slow build here. Can they extend it? Or are we going to get the response this time from Payneham? Jolly. Here he goes. Really enjoyed the game of Jolly today. Just been a good presence in that forward line. Got to set up the mark for Wicks. Wicks, that's a beautiful kick. Right on target. Looks like Bold out there. Is laced out nicely. Yes, it was. Bold sends it in. That's a beautiful mark. Ollie Clark. Stop it. And he kicks it off straight away. Unselfish to Brinsley. So, Ollie Clark. The highlight for me for today. Full stretch. Straight up and down. And then does the unselfish thing. Passes it off to Brinsley. So it's a 10-point lead to PAC at the moment. They just kicked themselves back into gear for this last quarter. Can Brinsley finish it off? We're going to kick it about 40 metres out. He makes no mistake. They're having a really good finish here, PAC. It's what they needed to do. Well done, Thomas Brinsley, but the highlight for me was that mark from Ollie Clark. Straight up and down. If we had the replay here, I'd probably watch that 2 or 3 times because that was a great watch. But out to 16 points now, PAC. They've really pushed out that lead. They led by 17 at quarter time. So similar areas. Then back in the centre now. Payneham with all the hard work to do. And just feel the energy levels rising now for PAC. Will we start to see them dominate through the middle again? That's the question here. Goes back up. Bit of holding there in the middle. Free kick. Going the way of Payneham. They've got to get a goal here. They're going to run out of time. Already up to 20 minutes in this quarter. The free kick. Going to Rahui. Trying to get on his bike, but there's nothing he likes. Kick goes nice long and high and just almost too much time in the end. Easy defensive mark, but the kick afterwards not so great. Was looking for Wicks. Just went over his head. Not a bad result. Be a throw in right in front of our commentary position for the first time here today at Park 9. You can see the ball here. It's been through that mud patch a few times because it's not as red as it used to be. So flying kick comes out. Oh, that's a great mark by our man Archie Perks. Kicked a goal earlier. That's a beautiful looking kick as well. Straight up, looking for Ollie Clark. He gets up pretty high for someone who doesn't look that tall. He's not short, but he just seems to get himself up in the air with ease. Threatening to have another highlight there. Instead, the ball's rolled out. Back in that dangerous space. Prince Alfred attacking half. He's in the midfield trying to work hard. Both sides. Kick came off Macaulay, but might be a throwing because it came off hands in the end, so good result for PAC. Fairly similar areas. Again, we're still in their dangerous forward half. They lead it by 16 points at the moment. It might just be enough to get them through because we're at the 22-minute mark here. They've stepped up in the final term. Tried to kick it off there, did Brinsley. Kicked a really nice goal earlier off the work of Clark. Still in danger of kicking another one. Someone from PAC. The kick comes around for Mayanello. And it's marked. Back to McNamara. So probably just take his time here. He can take some time off the clock. They've got the lead. 16 points. Looks like they might have just stitched it up here. So McNamara just take his time, go back. I'm sure he'd love to put it through though. What his accuracy is like, but again, kicking it on the home deck. McNamara. Oh, don't tell me, he's put it through. It's a beautiful kick there, Lockie McNamara. Almost effortless in the end. This margin, in the context of this game, is going to blow out a little bit here. In 22 points. There's only 5 points at three-quarter time. Payneham got themselves up by up to 7 points in this quarter, but ever since Prince Alfred got themselves back in front, they just haven't had too many answers, unfortunately. They've on the up in their season at the moment. We heard from Hugo, they had some injuries earlier in the season and still struggling with a couple, Sumner down back, but they're pushing through, really finding their feet there. Well led by Craig Pitt. But here's Campbell with the hands out. That kick, that's not going far enough at all. So easy defensive mark. Oh, and they're going for anything now. Hit up Pritchard in a dangerous spot. You wouldn't kick there if you were behind, that's for sure. He's going to wind it up now, Pritchard. On the left, beautiful looking kick. Oh, that's a beautiful mark. Ben Ianello putting his body on the line. Found himself at the front of the pack, just took it, used his body well. We've got numbers here. Hit up McNamara, just kicked a beautiful goal. They know they've got it won now, Prince Alfred. They're 22 points in front. They get a comfortable win here, though it didn't feel like it probably about 20 minutes ago. Bang! Brazel. Almost a double fister straight out of bounds. Been a bit quiet but in the last couple of quarters, but he's kicked 4 goals for the game. Throw in, we're going centre wing. Punch came forward from Neil. Might go all the way to the boundary. Almost ran over there from Altonair. Still trapped on that centre wing. PAC can probably just afford to go defensive now. They've got the lead. Got W here today. Kick came out. Goes to Jolly. Been a good performer today for me. Nice kick. Went to Brazel. Oh, the crowd's telling him to have a shot. I think it's just a little bit too far out for him. He'd be kicking from just outside the square. He launches it pretty far anyway. Out the back. Oh, there comes probably the final goal of the game. Well played, out the back. You can hear probably the timer's going off now. That's the last goal of the game, you'd think. Didn't quite see who finished that one off, but gosh. Well, I mean, this one's one and done. I could recommend turning on the Port Districts and Brighton game because it's currently all tied up. Probably seen enough here if you're a Payneham fan, unfortunately, but I will shout out to anyone from Payneham who has tuned in because we love having everyone here on the stream. But lead goes out now to 28 points. And probably not really a reflection of this game at all because it's been really close. But that'll be the end of it all here at Park 9. 13-15, 93, Prince Alfred. Pretty solid win in the end over Payneham, 10-5, 65. So again, that's a 28-point win, which they're only in front by 5 points at the 3/4 time break. Now have a look at a couple of the goal scorers here for Prince Alfred. Brazel with 4, Clark with 2, Davis with 2. I think one was to Ianello for 1, but I did miss one there earlier on. 1 to Perks, 1 to Brinsley, 1 to McNamara, and 1 at the end there. And Payneham, well, they shared it around quite a lot. 2 to Campbell, Christian Sig with 1, Viney, Wagner, Rahui, Haynes, Sparkle, Hodges and Nunn, all with 1 there. And at one point I did think that goal to Nunn would be almost the turning point for Payneham, but Prince Alfred, after that, they just really got their act together, just kept putting on the scores, got some other players involved, really just stepped up and were able to finish it off. So be happy to get the win here today. That'll push them up the ladder for sure. They'll be even on wins and losses now with Payneham, and depending on other results, a few other teams above. And looks like we've had a draw down at Port District. So the Brighton Bombers just coming from nowhere, really. They won by 1 point last week over Tea Tree Go. Now they're drawing with Port District. They really don't want to get relegated. But back here at Park 9, it's Prince Alfred. They'll be happy with this win at home. They go into the bye. They'll have 4 wins, 4 losses. Can't be too unhappy with that considering they've had a few outs, a few injuries, and I think they'll look to build from here. So it's been a nice day out here at Payneham. I say thank you to Hugo for coming in from Prince Alfred. Hope your shoulder recovers well and you're back in the team soon. Thanks to Loie, legend of the club at Payneham, for coming up in the first quarter as well. It's always good to have people here from the clubs. And of course, thanks to my mate Harry here on the camera. It's nice to have a solid scaffold this week, Harry. It's a bit tight up here, but it was a nice view. But we'll wrap it up here at Park 9. As I said, it's a nice win here to Prince Alfred, and they'll take that into the bye, and we'll see you back on the streams in a couple of weeks.